Alright, this is Derek, MTG Lounge, and we're going to do another sealed. This will be the 7th one we've done. We like doing the sealeds because they're fun, and also we get to open packs, which is fun, and we also like to get the cards, so it's a way to get everything in one. So here's pack number 1. We're going to open 6 packs and build the best 40 card deck we can out of what we get. Nessian Cursor, a 3/3 for 3. Decent card. Lash of the Whip, good removal. -4/-4. Minotaur Skull Cleaver, 3 for a 2/2 when it enters. Gets +2/+0. I like that card. Curling Crusader, target it, get a 1/1 soldier. Citizen Griffin, 5 for a 3/2. Good flying creature, you can pump it. 2/2. Return Centaur, I'm not too crazy about. Just mills 4 cards. Hopeful Eidolon, 1 for a 1/1 lifelinker, or you can bestow it on something. Fate Foretold I like. Draw a card. When the creature dies, draw a card. It's an enchantment. Portent of Betrayal. It's basically an act of treason. You steal a creature, and then you get to scry 1. Observant Alcid, 3 for a 2/2 Vigilance. You can bestow it. Give that creature 2/2 in Vigilance. Ordeal of Perforos. This is the one where you attach it and you get counters. And when you get 3, you remove it and deal 3 damage to creature or player. And then it's the blue one, Ordeal of Thassa. Same concept, 3 counters. You can sack it and you get to draw 2 cards. Triton Tactics, up to 2 creatures get +0/+3. And then it'll basically frost breath those creatures. And I got a Temple of Mystery. That is the blue-green one, so we'll see how our colors go. And I got a boar token. Pack 2. Messenger Speed is always on the top. Enchant creature gets trampled. I don't really care for that card. God's Willing, great card. Creature is going to get protection of the color of my choice, and I get to scry. Scrying is always very good. Opaline Unicorn, mana fixing. Can add 1 mana of any color on a 1/2 body. Ray of Dissolution, sideboard card, but in this set, there's so many enchantment creatures and everything. More than likely, you use this stuff. You can destroy an enchantment and gain 3 life. Commune with the Gods. Reveal the top 5, put a creature enchantment in your hand, put the rest in your graveyard. Probably not in this format, depends. Another Hopeful Eidolon. Spark Jolt, 1 damage to creature or player, and scry 1. Return Phalanx. 2 for a 3/3 defender, and you can make him attack if you pay the mana. Coastline Chimera, 4 for a 1/5 flyer, and he can block an additional creature. Destructive Revelry. Destroy an artifact or enchantment and it deals 2 damage to that player. Phalanx Leader I like a lot. 1/1. And when you target him, you put a +1 on all your creatures. +1 counter. Insatiable Harpy is good too. 4 for a 2/2 flyer with lifelink. And my rare is Shipbreaker Kraken. 6 for a 6/6, monstrosity 4 for 8. When it becomes monstrous, tap up to 4 creatures. They don't untap as long as you control it. Wow. It costs 8 mana though, but it's pretty cool. And I got a foil Minotaur Skull Cleaver, so that's my second one. That's a pretty good card, I like it. It's coming down as a 4/2 Hasten, so I'll put that in that pile. Pack 3. Chosen by Heliod. I like these because I always like drawing. And the creature is going to get +0/+2. Mnemonic Wall. It's a 0/4 defender. And you get an instant or sorcery from your graveyard back. Viper's Kiss. Creature gets -1/-1, and it can't activate its activated abilities. Lightning Strike, 3 damage to creature or player, good removal. Vaporkin, 2 for a 2/1, can block only creatures with flying, so that's just like the Welkin Tarn. Heightened Strength. Creature gets +3/+1 to end a turn. Scry 1. I like that card a lot. Good trick. Baleful Eidolon. That's the one that gives the creature Death Touch, and you can bestow it. Benthic Giant, 4/5 hexproofer for 6. It's Annul, counter target artifact or enchantment. Horizon Chimera, 3/2 flash, flyer, trampler. When you draw a card, you gain a life. That's a very good card. Heliod's Emissary, 4 for a 3/3. When it attacks, tap target creature. That can be a very good card too. Help get damage in. Cutthroat Maneuver. Up to 2 target creatures get +1/+1 and gain lifelink. And I get this card all the time. Psychic Intrusion. That's where they reveal their hand. I choose a non-land card from that player's graveyard or hand and exile it. I can cast it as long as it remains exiled. Spend mana as though it were any color. And a foil Sealock monster. It's the 5 for a 5/5. When it becomes monstrous, target land becomes an island, and as long as they have an island, it can attack. So that's, you know. Pack 4. Ill-Tempered Cyclops. I like this card a lot. 4 for a 3/3 trampler. You can monstrosity it for 3, or it gets 3 for 6 mana. Basically becoming a 6/6 trampler, so that's very good. Guardians of Meletis, 0/6 defender. That's meh. Battlewise Valor. 2. It's a good trick. Creature gets +2/+2, and scrying 1 is always good. Loathsome Catoboplus. I think James calls this Loathsome Cow. Now I know why. 6 for a 3/3. Must be blocked. When it dies, creature gets -3/-3. Boulder Fall is very expensive, but can be useful. Costs 8 to deal 5 damage divided as you choose. Citizen Battle Priest. When you target it, you gain 2 life. Silent Artisan. 5 for a 3/5. It's just a basic creature. Blood Toil Harpy. 2/1. When it enters, you both lose a life. Wingsteed Rider. 3 for a 2/2 flyer. When you target it, it gets a +1 counter. I like that card a lot. Spear Point Oriad. I like a lot. 3 for a 2/2 first striker, and you can bestow it. Gainsay is narrow. They have to be running blue. You can counter a spell for 2 mana. Stone Shock Giant. 5 for a 5/4. Monstrosity 3 for 8. When it becomes monstrous, creatures without flying can't block this turn. I haven't seen that card a lot. That could be good to get that last bit of damage in. Prowler's Helm. Equipped creature can't be blocked except for walls, so more than likely you're basically making it unblockable. And my rare is the Bow of Nylea. Attacking creatures have Death Touch that I control. I can put a +1 counter on a creature, which would go well with heroic. Or no, with heroic you gotta cast a spell. Never mind. Deal 2 damage to target creature with flying, or gain 3 life, or put 4 cards from your graveyard on the bottom of my library in any order. Pack 5. Still looking for that. Looking for something good here. Prescient Chimera. 5 for a 3/4. Cast an instant or sorcery. Scry. Fleet Feather Sandals. Creature gets flying and haste. Shredding Winds. That's a good sideboard card against flying creatures. You can deal 5 or 7 damage to it. Last Breath. Cheap to remove something power 2 or less, but they're going to gain 4 life, so it depends on the situation. Unknown Shores is your mana fixing. Crackling Triton. 3 for a 2/3. You can sack it, and it deals 2 damage to target creature or player. Portent of Betrayal. I've already gotten one of them. Commune with Gods again. Return Phalanx again. Ordeal of Heliod. The same concept with the 3 counters. When you get them, you sack it, and you're going to gain 10 life. Hunt the Hunter is the green narrow card. They got to be running green. And a green creature I control gets +2/+2 and fights that creature. Evangel of Heliod, 6 for a 1/3 when it enters. I get a 1/1 white soldier equal to my devotion. And another equipment, the Hammer of Perforos. Creatures I control get haste, pay 3, sack a land, and get a 3/3 golem. And my foil is Ordeal of Perforos. Same concept. I think I've gotten about all of these. Now this is the second one of these I've got. 3+1 counters, sack it, 3 damage to target creature or player. And a soldier token. So, pack 6. Hopefully we're going to hit a bomb here. Another ill-tempered Cyclops. I like that. Some of these things with the hammer would be good. 3/3 Trampler. Scholar of Theros. And I don't really care for that card. Disciple of Phoenix, I don't really like either. Freakish Cure, good removal. 2 damage and I gain 2 life. Defend the Hearth, prevent all damage. Be dealt to players this turn. It's basically a fog. Leonin Snarecaster, when it enters I can tap something. Priest of Arios, destroy target enchantment if I sack it. Can take care of creature. Read the Bones is very good. Scry 2, draw 2, lose 2 life. Thassa's Bounty, very expensive for 6 mana. Drawing 3 cards and they mill 3. Magma Jet, great card. 2 for 2 damage to target creature player, and I get to scry 2. Prowler's Helm, gotta be blocked by walls again. And Favored Hoplite, 1 for a 1/2. When you target it, put a +1 counter on it and prevent all damage that would be dealt to it. It's pretty good. And my rare is Boon Satyr. I got another foil, it's a land. It does me no good. Boon Satyr is a very good card. 3 for a 4/2 flasher. You can bestow it for 5, so it gets the job done. I'm going to take a look at these and I will be back and we'll put a deck together. Alright, I'm back. So let's go through these. Foil landing and do me no good. Prowler's Helm. Creature can't be blocked except by walls. That's going to make it unblockable. Ordeal of Perforos. I'll put that with my red. Actually got a Sealock Monster and a Minotaur Skull Cleaver. So, Unknown Shores. I'm only going to be running 2 colors. Fleet Feather Sandals I don't like. Guardians of Meletis I don't like. Temple of Mystery. Alright, well, so here we got a Boon Satyr, which is very good. As is a Bow of Nylea, and an Essien Cursor's a 3 for a 3/3, but I only got 8 green cards, so obviously green is not going to be used as much as I like the Boon Satyr. So we'll go to blue. Sealock Monster, Thassa's Bounty too expensive. Chimera is okay, 3/4 for 5. I mean, Benthic Giant's okay, it's expensive. Shipbreaker Kraken's expensive. I mean, so my blue is not great at all either, so blue is gone. Black, I got Read the Bones is good, Freakish Cure is good. Blood Toil Harpy is not bad. This here is okay. You can remove something and make it have to be blocked. Cutthroat Maneuver is okay. Baleful Eidolon. Viper's Kiss maybe. Insatiable Harpy. Overall, the black is not good either, so it looks like I'm going to be white-red. So, and plus I have a lot of both colors. So So the Prowler's Helms I could possibly use. So black, Opaline Unicorn, I don't really need to add any mana. So the land's not going to help me, and none of these are even in my colors. So let's look at these. And Favorite Hoplite is good. Leaning Staircaster is a maybe. Scholar of Athreos, I don't care for. Evangel of Heliod is a maybe. Depends on our devotion. Ordeal of Heliod, maybe. Last Breath, maybe. Wingsteed Rider, I like. Target didn't get a +1 counter. Silent Artisan is a maybe. Citizen Battle Priest, 2 for a 1/3. High Defense, that's a maybe. Battlewise Valor, I like. Heliod's Emissary, I like. Chosen by Heliod, I like to draw. Phalanx Leader, and can put a +1 on all of them, I like. Another Hopeful Eidolon. Ray of Dissolution is a sideboard card. God's Willing, very good. Observant Alcyon is good. Hopeful, I just like the bestow creatures, honestly. And Assault Griffin is, he would just be a 3/2 flyer. I wouldn't be able to pump him, so we'll put him in there if we have to. So these are our definites. And these are our maybes. Minotaur Skull Cleaver, I like. Ordeal of Perforos is a maybe. Magma Jet, yes. Priest of Erois, 1 for a 1/1, and you can sack it and destroy an enchantment. It is in my colors, that's a maybe. Ill-Tempered Cyclops, yes. Hammer, definitely. Portent of Betrayal is maybe. Stone Shock Giant, 5 for a 5/4. Might want a big creature. Spear Point Oriat, I like a lot. Boulder Falls, a maybe. Ill-Tempered Cyclops, yes. Titan Strength, yes. Lightning Strike, yes. Spark Jolt, maybe. Messenger Speed, no. Ordeal of Perforos, maybe. Another Portent of Betrayal. Crowan Crusader, maybe. And Minotaur Skull Cleaver, yes. So these are our yeses, these are our maybes. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We got 20 cards, and we got all of these that we can use. So let's put them in order of mana cost. Got a lot of cheap stuff here. I curve out at 5 with the Stone Shock Giant, and I got 3 4-drops. So I got 20 cards. Could probably put another 4 in there. I'd say, well, the Griffin's not going. I don't like the Battle Priest. What does my white look? My devotion. I think I got a couple creatures with double white. Just trying to figure out if running the Evangel would be good. I think that's pretty good. Snarecaster's a no. Ordeal of Heliod, I could gain 10 life and target something. Seems pretty good. Last Breath. No. Silent Artisan, 5 for a 3/5. Not liking that. Two Ordeal of Perforoses. No on the Crowing Crusader. Say a 1 Portent of Betrayal. And a Spark Jolt. Boulderfall and the Priest. And the other Portent of Betrayal would be sideboard. So I'll say one of each of the ordeals. That brings me up to 22. Prowler's Helms ain't going. No on the Spark Jolt. I'll say the Portent of Betrayal and the Evangel. So that will be our deck. Curve out at 6. I got 1. So that is our deck. Titan String. I got 5 1-drops. 7 2-drops. 6 3-drops. 4 4-drops, a 5-drop, and a 6-drop. So I like the curve. That's my deck. When you see me again, I will be playing against James. As always, rate, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.